Welcome back. I'm Grim Jim the Underteller. I don't bury the dead, I tell the stories the living forget. In today's video we explore the story of an extravagant dinner party that might have set the stage for one of the most horrific executions ever documented, which involved being boiled alive. My assistant and loyal servant Morty Grimsnatch, short for Mortimer, will explain. Take it away, Morty.
When it comes to gruesome medieval executions, forget about beheading, burning at the stake, or being hung, drawn, and quartered. Have you ever heard of an execution by boiling? It's one of the most gruesome fates in history. Here we will discuss the stomach-churning details of the worst execution ever. A man boiled alive is a uniquely brutal punishment. And unfortunately for the victim, it took a shocking amount of time. Roose received a death sentence from King Henry VIII for the act of poisoning. This made him the first man in Britain to be publicly boiled to death. In 1531, a lavish dinner party in Lambeth, London, led to a horrific event. Guests became violently ill, and all suspicion fell on the cook, Richard Roose. Accused of poisoning, by adding an unknown powder to their meals, he was sentenced to die by boiling. This made him the first man in Britain to face such a punishment. Roose's execution was brutal. Chained to a gibbet, he was dipped into a boiling cauldron. A gibbet is any instrument of public execution, including guillotine, executioner's block, impalement stake, hanging gallows, or related scaffold. But gibbeting refers to the use of a gallows-type structure from which the dead or dying bodies of executed criminals were hung on public display to deter other existing or potential criminals. In earlier times, up to the late 17th century, live gibbeting also took place, in which the condemned was placed alive in a metal cage and left to die of thirst. The term gibbet may also be used to refer to the practice of placing a criminal on display within it. This practice is also called hanging in chains. The process was designed to prolong suffering. As in the case of the king's cook Richard Roose, who unwittingly decided to experiment with the king's meal. While details of the death itself are scarce, documents from the time show he was chained to a gibbet before being repeatedly dipped into a boiling cauldron. And eyewitness accounts say he roared mighty loud, in agony, dying after 2 long hours. But why boiling? Death by boiling was intended to a slow and excruciating punishment to maximize the suffering from the burns. Thermal burns destroy skin cells and tissues, creating immense pain. But it's not just the burns that led to death, shock was lethal too. Shock occurs when the body lacks oxygen due to severe injuries. Signs include pale skin, cold sweat, rapid pulse, and even unconsciousness. Significant burns can also cause soft tissues to contract. This leads to skin tearing and joint flexing. Inhalation injuries from the heat can damage airways, leading to lung failure. In fact, lung failure is a leading cause of death for burn victims. Reports suggest that Roose's skin suffered extensive blistering. Curiously, it's unclear what liquid was in the cauldron, water, oil, or wax. But what is definitely clear, Roose died an excruciating and gruesome death. Historical documents show another similar chilling method was used. Victims would be placed in cool liquid, then the liquid was heated to a boil. This prolongs pain by delaying shock. People today still react in horror to Roose's grim fate. Comments online call it the worst execution and express disbelief at such brutal punishments. Many agree, even if guilty, this method is beyond evil. This cruelty led to boiling being banned in 1547 by Edward VI. However, death by boiling can still occur today. In 2016, a 23-year-old tragically fell into a hot spring at Yellowstone National Park. The water temperature was 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to dissolve human remains. Worldwide, an estimated 180,000 deaths occur from burns each year, according to the World Health Organization. So, what can we learn from this chilling history? Understanding the gruesome past helps us appreciate the importance of humane treatment and the value of life. If you found this video fascinating, please like and subscribe for more historical insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We thank you for watching.